I was blessed with the opportunity to host a lecture last night on the future of broadcasting, and the subject was podcasting, showing people how to get on to social media. And to my shock, I was actually introduced to somebody who said, I don't do the internet. And right away I'm going, why are you here for the podcasting? Because podcasting doesn't just happen. And she actually thought that, well, I thought you just put it in your computer and it would just go from there. And it's like, okay, where are we in this conversation? Because I need to reroute where I'm going so that you can have a better understanding of how we need to be going. And we're going to be speaking so far above your head that you're not going to understand, and you're going to feel like you've been ripped off because you had to pay money to be here. And it's like, how are we here in this moment where somebody isn't hooked up to the internet and doesn't use the internet as the tool that it is? Hey, it's Arrow. This is The Choice, and this is what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day. Today is May 16th, 2024. We live in this age where social media has been programmed to shape each and every one of us. No matter how far you push it away, it is shaping us. I do find it very difficult to believe when people tell me they don't go anywhere near the internet. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong, and it's not a negative. I just don't understand how far they are behind the rest of those massively up to date with the present. It's not wrong to not be connected to the web, but I do wonder how they're getting their news, their content, their connection to the realms of reality. Not knowing the actions and reactions of the world has to fall under the category of denial. Out of sight, out of mind. If you aren't dealing with it, then it's not real. I get this. This is a moment of attempting to be in control of what could be infecting you. That's like saying AI will never have a part in your life. What we're learning from AI is how much of it is something that we need in our lives, and there's no way that its participation can be pushed away. But yes, we can say that the internet is programmed to program us. And I fully grip the idea as to why people don't want to be anywhere near it. Because I would love to go back to those days, or would I? Go back to those moments where we didn't have the internet. I do remember what it was like being inside a radio station, and I had to purchase every single magazine and newspaper in order to have content on my radio show. So when we got that internet inside that control room for the very first time, it was like, what is this? It was a Beatles moment. All I had to do was click a couple of things, and it was like, this is where the information is? You've got to be kidding me. Now, to create a podcast, that came to me in the early part of the 2000s when I was watching a television commercial. They said Wi-Fi is going to be in this brand new car. I sat up so quickly, and I looked at my wife and said, whoa. Did they say Wi-Fi can be picked up in a car? Yes, they did. I want to be in that car. That's what I want to do. Well, you're on terrestrial radio. You're already in that car. Not in the way that I want to do it. I want to be able to take my creativity and plant it in that car. So in 2024, I am kind of lost at someone who says, I don't do the internet. But you've come to a podcasting lecture. That right there, it didn't stall her chances of growing forward. She was being introduced to something where she realized technology is something that she can invest in so that she can take her art, her thoughts, her decisions to a different area of reaching people. And she kept going. So you're heard in Holland, China, Russia, all over the world? Yes. How is that possible? And you sit there and you look at them and you go, it's the way it's been for 10, 15 years. This is nothing new. But to her, it was. But I did have to ask her, what brought you to this lecture? Because you're so new to everything that is growing in this place of what is right now. And she said, I heard it in my heart. God wants me to create this thing called a podcast because 6 billion people are listening to podcasts. And God said I needed to do a podcast that would put the real word out there for people. I looked at her and I said, I'm very proud of you for being such an incredible listener and activating what you heard in your heart. I'm Arrow, and that's what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day.